stage with Astryd Farah Michelle. Is that
Farah?
Farah. You say the whole name.
Farah de Michele.
De Michele.
De Michele.
Okay.
Italian.
And where are you from?
I am from the States, originally from California, Bay Area, and I moved to Oregon, where was living for a while, and now I live in Egypt as well.
Cool.
So I'm kind of part-time in Egypt and Cairo, and part-time in and around the States.
So, tell me about your last tour.
The last
Where were
tour
you?
I was just on. I started in New York.
Started the tour in New York.
And then I went to Germany and Cairo, just to touch base at home there and do some business. And then I went back to Germany, to Berlin, where I was teaching and performing in the Bazaar Oriental Festival. And I was also a judge for the Miss Belly Dance Europe competition.
Which was held where?
In Berlin.
Oh, cool. Great.
And that was fun.
And you're going to write about that for us, right?
Sure. we chose a really lovely Ukrainian girl. She was just fabulous.
Great. What was her name?
Layla, I believe.
Great.
I'm not sure. I have her info, though. So then I went from there to Rome, Italy. We did the workshop, and the performance was in collaboration with Farah Festival, which has...
Is that Yasmina's group?
No, that's different. Farah is from Norway. The Farah tour is Yasmina's group. So two totally different things.
Okay.
And Farah, by the way, means joy and happiness, and it also means wedding in Egypt. But so for someone like me, it's my name. For a dance company, it means joy. For something like to say Farha, it means joyous or happiness. So that's why the name is so used. So anyhow, for the Al Farah Festival, we had also Tito. They had Tito. He was their star. So we did yet another show together, he and I, and that's always fun because he's very big and boisterous and wonderful, and I'm very, my style is much more quiet and simple and internal, so we make the ultimate contrast.
Great.
So yeah.
You guys did a duet?
No.
Nope. It was a nice contrast to have in the show.
Yes.
Great. Well, after all that traveling, and you're here in Hayward, California at Carnival of Stars.
Carnival of Stars.
It's November 9th, 2008, and let's see what's in your bag. What do you need to...
So right now, I've been traveling for 6 weeks. This is the end of my tour. So actually most of the stuff is not in my bag anymore. This is Layla's cane. I had to borrow it from her because I didn't want to travel with one. Let's see, hair clip, that's not interesting. Maybe
Layla Lanty's cane?
Yeah,
okay.
I borrowed it from her. I always have the extra backup costume, Amir El Katan. That goes with me almost everywhere.
What's Amir El Katan?
Pharaonics of Egypt.
That's the designer? Ooh.
And the one I wore today is Iman Zaki. This is brand new. She just made this for me.
Great.
And gave it to me when I was in Cairo 3 weeks ago. Let's see. I've got my overstuffed jewelry bag. And it's got pretty things. And these are my favorite earrings here.
Ooh, yes, those are nice.
Got pretty things
and
sparkly things, rings, and all kinds of things here. And of course, it's overstuffed.
Yum.
As a dancer's jewelry bag should be.
Are you afraid to travel with that much jewelry, or?
I keep that in my purse going through the airport.
Okay. Great.
And they always like to look at it, and the guys searching love to comment on it. This is cool. I just discovered this last year. I use an eyeglasses case for because these safety pins and things kept flying loose in my bag. So it closes. It's very secure.
Great.
And
good idea.
Just keep a couple of, quick little fix-it items in there. Toothbrush and toothpaste. This is also, by the way, the bag. This is also, by the way, the bag that goes with me on the plane So there's always things in here if my luggage doesn't arrive.
So your costume goes with you on the plane?
Yeah.
Okay, good idea.
This was from Berlin. He was one of our other workshop teachers. He was fabulous, very tall, beautiful Turkish man who danced and was the MC.
Oh my.
And I can't pronounce his name, but
wow.
Yeah.
I gotta meet him.
Okay, an extra CD, just in case, and you can see I take
Your backup CD.
Well, sort of, but it's kind of more than that now. My little book of wonderful things that I've learned from some of my favorite teachers in Egypt, in case I'm improvising and I want a few new little things to think about right before I go on
Your trick
stage.
book.
Yeah, you could call it that.
God, it would be interesting to see how much that would go for on eBay.
Well, this one's fairly new, so it's not full yet, but it's got some nice stuff from Diana Tarkan, Fatin Salama, Nani Sabri, Shalabi. Yes, it's a very nice little book.
And she keeps it right in that back pocket. Okay.
Okay, other people's cards. A stack of my own business cards.
Great.
Music that I sell from my workshop. What else do we have? Oh, well, of course, every girl has to carry tampons.
Oh, right.
And
yes, we've seen a few of those.
An empty envelope for my brochures. It's actually really not very interesting in here anymore.
Oh, I think it's
You know?
been very interesting so far.
Another backup CD.
Good.
This is kind of like clean.
You know what I'd like to see is this other costume. Would you mind?
Oh, sure.
Well, I have a video clip of you dancing in the black one.
Okay.
And this one is...
This one is gorgeous. I love this purple costume. Again, it's by Amira El-Katan, or Pharaonics of Egypt. And it's very, very crystally.
pretty.
And she does lovely designs. It's actually a bra and belt set.
Oh, look at that.
The old style.
Old
and
style.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. And the skirt is a paler pink or paler lavender?
No, the skirt is also purple and just with sequin work.
Uh-huh.
And then the belt. So it's very simple. I use it for the oriental pieces.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
welcome.
So, and you said you just came from Norway, and that's why you have your heavy stockings on?
Yes.
And,
boots. It was cold. It was very cold, but it was beautiful. And
where do you go from here?
from here, I'm actually going to take a little break. I'm going to Oregon, and I'll stay there for about, 2 months, and then I'll be traveling again.
And that's where your husband lives and your family.
My
Yeah.
family is here in the Bay Area.
Oh, that's
and my
right.
long-lost husband is in Oregon, yes, and so I'm going to see him now for the first time in, 6 weeks.
All right.
And then I'll continue on to Las Vegas and Texas, and then back to Egypt.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, tell me your website.
Oh, it's danceastryd.com, and that's dance as in D-A-N-C-E, and then Astryd is A-S-T-R-Y-D.com.
Great. And
I have another website, which is bellydancetours.com. I bring people to Cairo to hang around with me for 10 days, and I set up lessons, and we see all the shows. We do everything there is to do in Cairo, and you get the best of my 10 years spent living there and my Arabic speaking and all of that into a solid 10 days of packed fun.
great. That sounds great. All right. And she has a number of articles on Gilded Serpent, too.
Yeah.